Someone cooked here.
Hello, my legion. Today we're going to talk about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. This is the story of Odysseus. After a 10-year-long Trojan War, he tries to get back home to his wife and family, and he has issues doing that throughout his journey. But before we get into all that, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And I don't want to be on a 20-year journey to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you could, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And thank you very much. And now, back to our program. So like I said, this is the Odyssey. Like, it's been around forever. All y'all know the story of Odysseus, or at least heard the story, I should say, of Odysseus trying to get home to his family. And this is a Christopher Nolan epic, if there ever was one. This is an amazing movie. I'm not even going to bury the lead for you. This movie is probably the best movie you'll see all year, and we're going to get into all the reasons why. First off, the acting in this movie is ridiculous. Like, this is an A-list cast if there ever been one. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Zendaya, like John Berthal, Lupita Nyong'o. Like, this cast is ridiculous alone. And if I just did the acting, that would be enough to make it a good movie. But on top of that, the other thing that makes it really good is the special effects. Everything looks so good in this movie. This movie looks ridiculous. Like, this is a great looking movie. And I found out later, a lot of it is practical effects, which explains a lot. Like, they actually went and got old boats and Viking boats for a lot of the boats they used in the movie. They got actually tall people, really tall people, and with some enhancements, of course, to make them look like giant creatures and stuff like that. There's just so much they did that makes this movie look and feel real. So the practical effects are amazing. Also, another big thing is the story. This is a very humanizing story. This story, I mean, it's Greek inspired. I'm a big Greek mythos person, but this is a movie not just about a man trying to get back to his family, but also a man dealing with, lots of trauma, PTSD, trying to do the right thing. People, also what it means to be good people to one another. Like, there's so many things in this movie that this movie deals with, and there's so many messages and so many things you can take away from this that makes this such a good movie. So that's really good. Also, I want to go back to the acting because I ran through the cast, but the acting in this movie, I really can't specify. I really need to really get across the acting in this movie is top tier. If you were to ask me who the best actors were in this movie, and keep in mind, this is with everybody acting their ass off. It goes in this order. Number one, easily, Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway kills it. There's a scene where she has to talk to her son, and that scene was, man, I was like, Jesus, this woman. Now, Anne Hathaway, look, I've been saying for years, Anne Hathaway's been goated for a while, and this movie just continues to prove what I already know. Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy, she kills it. She's only in this movie for like 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm probably being nice when I say 10 minutes. It's probably like 7 minutes if we're going to be at max. And she's killing it, man. She gives a really good scene in this movie. A couple scenes, actually. So she's really good. And in third place is Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is, man, he's so good. He really is, man, look. He's another one I've been saying, goated for a while. He's been goated since Good Time. If any of y'all have ever seen that Robert Pattinson movie. And this is no exception. He plays one of the suitors who, once Odysseus goes missing, who tries to take the place take Odysseus' place as king of Ithaca by marrying Anne Hathaway's character, Penelope. And he's just a piece of shit. Everything about him, so slimy and charming and and cowardly. Man, he is a real piece of shit. I cannot stress this enough, but he does it so well. And Robert Pattinson there's some of y'all probably already seen a lot of the memes coming out from this with his character, so he's just so good. Love Robert Pattinson to death. Like I said, those are the three best performers, but they all do great performances. Those are just the three best, in my opinion. So really good. The musical score is really good. Really like it, especially like there's a theme that plays out through the whole movie where it's just sad and lonely, and the song just sounds sad and lonely. It really makes you feel how sad everything is. So it's just really, really good. Highly recommend. Now, there are some cons. Not many, but a few. One is the Odyssey. If you've never read it, this is like a huge story. And the movie's only 3 hours and change, give or take. And there were cuts that needed to be made. Now, me personally, I didn't care about the cuts. The stuff they did cut, I thought were good cuts. Like, I thought there were some good. I don't want to tell you what to cut. I want you to go see it for yourself. But there was some stuff that they cut. And because in this Christopher Nolan telling, he tries to keep it more grounded. So, like, he cut a lot of fantastical stuff. I will say that. Or the more extra fantastical stuff. But for the most part, the cuts were okay. I thought they were fine. Some people might not like it. I know I've heard some people wishing there had been certain things in there. But it's like I said, it had to be done because the movie was already like 3 hours and change. If we had did an Odyssey movie, this would have had to been like way longer. Like, I don't know if y'all ever saw the old Odyssey that was done in the 90s with Vanessa Williams. That thing's like 4 hours. So, like, he wasn't about to do that. So, that's just what it is. Some of the audio feels a little off. I ain't gonna lie. The sound's a little overwhelming sometimes, and the roaring and stuff like that. But it's not too bad. I know the audio's a little bit much. Also, this is other people's critique. Me personally, I don't give shit. But this is other people's critique. There's a lot of star power in this movie. Like I said, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Matt Damon, Lupita Nyong'o. The list goes on and on and on. Some people were like, it's too much star power. It's Christopher Nolan movie. Like, why are they doing this? Yeah. I personally don't give a shit. But I think, to me personally, I know for some people, it's just a con. It's this thing with people I've realized when there's so many stars in movies, some people get kind of, oh, why all these stars in here? I don't want to see it for some reason. I'm not really sure what the logic is, but they just don't like it. Me personally, I just look at it for Christopher Nolan, because it seems to be more of a Christopher Nolan thing, where a lot of people love his work. He's just a director's director. He's the guy who just does great films. Like, and you can see that through his body of work. So a lot of actors have just gotten to the point where they're like, I want to work this guy. And he's also a guy who hires the same people over and over, like Josh Whedon or Martin Scorsese. If you ever seen those movies, like Josh Whedon constantly hired like a lot of the same people. If you ever like Amy Akers or James Marsden, if you ever seen Josh Whedon stuff, he somehow gets some of his people in there somehow. And same thing with Martin Scorsese. How many times has he went and got De Niro for something or Joe Pesci for something? So I think people just are silly about that, but I know that's something some people don't like. But overall, this movie is God tier. Point blank period. Like, there's nothing really said. There's no real critiques for this movie. This is by my definition, a perfect movie. This was a great movie. God tier. I would love to rewatch it again. I plan on rewatching it at some point. I will be getting the steel case Blu-ray hardcover edition. Yeah. Go get this movie. Go see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. Like I said, I know my review for this is a little late. I saw this like a week or so ago, but I had issues in my arm, and it doesn't matter. The point of the matter is, my review's out now, so you should go see it if you haven't seen it. And yeah, but I would love to hear your comments on the Odyssey. Tell me what was your favorite part. What did you like the best? For me, I think the part I like the best is the end. Is just because by the time, because this is also, once again, this has a lot of things, but this is also in some ways a revenge flick. And like by the time we get to the end, with everything that's happened, I was ready for people to get killed. So I was so motivated and so ready to see people get stabbed, like because all the bullshit they had put Anne Hathaway's character through and Tom Holland's character through. I was so ready. so yeah. And John Leguizamo's in it. He does a great job too. I want to give him a shout out. He did a very good job too. So yeah, but tell me what you thought. Tell me what your favorite scene was. I would love to hear your comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.